welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to The Tonight Show. You are here. You made it. This is exciting. From Team USA, the pommel horse guy, Steven Nedoroscik, is here tonight. That's right. The pommel horse is considered one of the hardest Olympic events. It's right up there with water polo, the decathlon, and not laughing at an Australian breakdancer. Yeah, I read that Steven is from Worcester, Massachusetts. Worcester. As if being in Olympic shape isn't hard enough, he lives where there's a Dunkin' Donuts every 10 feet. Yeah, he's from Worcester, Massachusetts, where you bring home an Olympic medal and they go, "Get a load of Mr. Pommel Horse over here. You come over here, I'll friggin' pommel you." Yeah. Well, guys, following a wave of momentum, Vice President Harris is now the betting favorite to win the 2024 presidential election. And it's all thanks to her new campaign strategy, letting Trump talk. That's right. Last night, Elon Musk held a live conversation on X with former President Trump that lasted over 2 hours. Everyone listening was like, God, I missed the Olympics. Things got off to a rough start because the event was delayed by 40 minutes due to technical issues. It's nice to know the guy who builds self-driving cars and spaceships hasn't quite figured out how to broadcast a phone call. Yep, technical issues and a 40-minute delay. On the bright side, Trump was just endorsed by Spirit Airlines. So there you go. Good for him. Meanwhile, during the interview with Musk, a lot of people thought Trump was slurring his words, also kind of whistling his words. This is real. Listen to this. We didn't die.
I want to close up Department of Education, move education back to the states, where states like Iowa, where states like Idaho, you know, not every state will do great.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, not every state will do great? Can we get the guy some Fixodent? I don't know what's happening. And meanwhile, Rudy Giuliani and Mike Tyson were like, he sounds fantastic. Trump also told Musk about some of his private discussions with Vladimir Putin. Ooh. Check this out.
And again, I said to Vladimir Putin, I said, don't do it. You can't do it, Vladimir. You do it, it's going to be a bad day. You cannot do it. And he said, no way. And I said, way.
Apparently, Trump and Putin talk to each other like Wayne and Garth. It's like
he said, no, Wayne, I said, way. And then we said, swing. And I said, party on Garth. And then we lip-sync Bohemian Rhapsody.
Some TV news, I saw that ABC just unveiled the 24 men who will be on the new season of The Golden Bachelorette. Ooh. Yep. It doesn't start for a few months, so by then it might be narrowed down to 20, man. Yep, 24 eligible seniors. That's why the fantasy suite has a defibrillator. Clear! Did you guys see this? Netflix is opening an in-person Squid Game experience in New York City. Oh. That's right, Squid Games, just like I always say, strike when the iron is ice cold. And finally, as I mentioned, the pommel horse guy himself, Steven Nedoroscik, is here tonight. I am so pumped!
Me too. I'm pumped too, Jimmy.
Well, what's up, Tariq? What?
It's just, I've heard that some people have trouble spelling his name.
Yeah, I've heard that too, Tariq. I don't know, maybe a song could help him out? The pommel horse guy.
Gymnastics, Clark Kent in a cypher, so
But spelling his name ain't easy, I'm told.
But listen to us and I bet you win gold. STEPHENEDOROSCIK. Steven Nedoroscik. We spell it Steven Nedoroscik.
Well, first you take an S, then you add a T.
And then an E, then a P, then an H and an E.
And at the end, and that's the first challenge.
But the last name might knock you off balance.
And then an E, then a D, then an O, then an R, then an O, then an S, and a C. Next is IK, guess what? You finished.
Now chill till he's back for the LA Olympics. STEPHENEDOROSCIK. Steven Nedoroscik. We spell it Steven Nedoroscik. Trotter right there. Steven Nedoroscik, everybody. Tariq Trotter. We have a great show. Give it up for the Roots right there.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Be sure to stay here all week long. We have brand new shows all week. You have some great shows coming up. Halle Berry will be here on Thursday. And tomorrow night, our guest will be Kim Kardashian. Ooh. Yeah. What a show we have for you tonight. She hosts the popular game show Press Your Luck, which airs Thursdays at 8 p.m. on ABC. She's also stars in the new thriller Skincare, which is in theaters this Friday. Elizabeth Banks is here. She's awesome.
Come on.
Funny. Trusted with Cocaine Bear. She's talented. Also, he is back from Paris, where he took home 2 bronze medals at the 2024 Summer Olympic Games from the U.S. men's gymnastics team. The Pommel Horse guy himself, Steven Nedoroscik, is here tonight. And we got great music that you can listen to on any headphones or your television set right now. Crank it up tonight. Foster the People are here this evening. Foster the People. Love that, Dan. Hey, guys, do you ever see a photo in the news and you think that headline could be better? We're going to take care of that right now. It's time for News and Improved. Here we go. And because Steven Nedoroscik is on the show, these are all Olympics related, okay? For example, check out this first photo. The original headline was Team Romania competes during rhythmic gymnastics qualification. The headline could definitely be improved, because if you only looked at the photo, the headline could have been, scientists discover perfect FaceTime angle. You see how it works? So
I see, that's a better headline.
This headline says, flag-colored plumes of smoke burst from Paris Bridge at opening ceremony. Headline could have been, gender reveal party leaves everyone confused. This next headline was, Team France competes in artistic swimming event.
Oh.
Headline could have been Paris Olympics debut new sport, wet nightmares. Next headline was Medina takes surfing bronze for Brazil. Headline could have been man gets sued by Jesus for copyright infringement. That's my thing. That's my thing. And finally, this headline was Japan wins gymnastics gold.
Oh.
Headline could have been man finally does what he's been trying to do since high school. There you have it. That's all the time we have for News and Improved. Stick around. We'll be right back with Elizabeth Banks, everybody. Happy birthday, Steve Higgins.
Hey, hey.